Okay, welcome back, Rage Nation. We are going to stream Godtear one more time, just because I think we went live, but then I don't think it recorded on YouTube, and I just want to make sure that that gets on YouTube so those people that want to come back and look at this later can. So if you already checked this out, it's the same thing. I'm just essentially going to be looking at it a little better. And a couple things just right off the bat that I noticed when I went in this the first time is that really easy to share. Let's see if we can share this with somebody. Oops, stay up there. Let's see what we got here. See if Craig Shipman wants to. He's on, so we'll see if he wants to. Anyways, sorry, I keep going to the wrong thing when I just want to click over to right there. And so you can share that link, and then somebody will join in, and I assume they can just mess with all their stuff as I am about to. So you can go full screen. That way you don't have to see any of your browser and stuff, and just to get out of that, you just click on the X and come back out of it. So it's actually pretty cool. It's very similar to Tabletop Simulator, but it's just Godtear. So you got your board here, you got your way to keep track of who's winning the turn. You have your dice here. If you hit Shift, you can select multiples of them. You just hit R and it'll roll them in place. So you can almost just leave these here with your opponent and just go, okay, I got 3 dice, and I'm going to roll them. Okay, I got 1 hit. Roll them again. Okay, I got 2. Okay, I got 3. So I think that's what I'll probably do with my opponents, is just keep them there so they're not all over the place, and just roll them on the side. You have your points that you earn, I guess. Turn 1. Maybe that's just turn 1, 2, 3. I'm still not quite sure, because on the actual board game, it has it set out like this, and you put the amount for each until you get to 5. So I'm not sure how they set up this board, but that's fine. We got the Godtear tiles that you can lay down and kind of chain down. That's kind of cool. Got all your boons and blights. Okay, they kind of go nicely on there. They snap on there. That's good. Can I delete something like that? Guess not. Okay, let's see what else we got here. It's up and running. Running T. Alright, I'll get back to it. Craig doesn't want to hop on right now. That's fine. Boo, Craig. So, right now the champions that they have available, and if you hover over the cards and hit spacebar, it'll bring the cards up. So right now they have Rodri, Shale, Lorson, Half Tusk. Stay there, card. Okay. Finbar, Naya, Morgan, Titus, and then finally the poop monster, Grimgut. So, and the models actually look pretty good too. Like, if you look at them, the detail's pretty good for a simulator. Like, it's not over the top and super detailed, but it's good. That's kind of cool. So what you do is, if you're doing a demo, you're just going to pick one of these. But if you pick, and I'll just pick one for now. So you put your cards there. You got Rodri, you got his stat card, and then you have his followers. Easiest thing to do is just shift, drag down, and then bring them onto the board. Now once they're on the board, you just go ahead and do anything like you would for deployment. So for example, I can put Rodri here. I can put 3 of his followers in 1 hex. And then his banner, you can just kind of put his banner in the zone there. That way when you want to... Oh, that's cool. I did not figure that. That's kind of loud on the volume, but if you just scroll your mouse wheel over the life counter, it'll bring it up and down. So that's kind of cool. What's my status? Ready. Pass. It's cool to let your opponent know. Okay. So like I said, you don't have to zoom into the cards. That's one thing on Tabletop Simulator I was finding annoying with EDH is you had to zoom in on or magnify all the cards. Like if I hit wherever you're pointing and you hit Z, it'll zoom in, so you can do this. But if I'm trying to read the card while I'm kind of, let's just say I'm over here, I can just hover over it and hit spacebar and it'll pull it up. You don't even have to hold it down. Read what he does. Make a claim action in the clash phase with banner fall. Rodri is adjacent to a friendly banner. He cannot be moved by enemy models. That's right, come at me, bro. Place the banner. Kind of cool. I wish these banners were not quite that lame. That's good. So accidentally cool formation, got a cool phalanx going on right there. Yeah, really easy to set up. Kind of easy to move that up too. Cool. All right. Sorry, just checking that out. Craig's not going to play with me. Boo. All right, so it doesn't have all the champions though. It is missing the big Legends looking dude with the horns, Rengosh I think his name is, and then they're also missing the lizard guy with kind of the beer sprite looking dudes. So those two aren't, and the new one that's coming out or might be out, Sneaky Pete, he's not in here either. But I mean, considering they have most of this stuff down, that's pretty impressive. I mean, you have a lot to test and kind of play around with, and it's a little more fun. I don't think Vassal has a Godtear module. So this is cool that you have this available, and it was free. I just signed up, and the free version, I think you get to run 2 games simultaneously. So you don't have to pay for it, and I don't know if that's a temporary thing or if that's permanent, but it's something fun you can do. And if you've been thinking about experimenting with Godtear, this is a good way just to kind of mess around with it. So I'd recommend it. It plays smooth. You just hit the wheel to zoom in and out. You left click to drag. Right click if you want to rotate. Angle it. Just right click. Zoom out like I said. You can do that with the WASD on the keyboard, just like you would in any kind of or any video game. Shift, like I said, highlight everything. One thing that I found helpful is you can actually highlight, and if you hit L, it'll lock it, so now you can't move that. It's stuck in place. That'll prevent it from being moved. So for example, he's next to his banner. Let's unlock him. Okay, so he's next to his banner, so maybe I lock him. That way if somebody does try to push him in game, they can't. But if they get rid of my banner, then I unlock them and now they can push him. So just something to think about. It is a little bit, especially the followers, they tend to sometimes flip a little easy. And then you gotta kind of, and then you gotta right click on them and rotate them to get them back up. Kind of annoying. So what else did I notice the first time I ran through this? The cards snap really easy in there. And then you can just highlight it all. Oh yeah, can we flip these cards? So once you use their legendary, you gotta flip them. There we go. That's cool. I think her cards is... Cool, didn't fling the token over. Choose a follower within range. Its unit makes a recruit action. Really cool interactions. And let's see here. Anything else I noticed about that? We got the life counters. I don't know why you'd have the extra ones. No, that's pretty much it. It's just kind of a fun system, fun game, and since we can't really meet in person, there it is. This is just a good way to do it. Make sure YouTube's actually going now. Hey, it is. Cool. So, yeah, I'd recommend checking it out. It seems to play okay, as long as you have somebody. I'm actually gonna send this to Chris, and we're gonna stream it. Him trying to play it, which I think it would be hilarious. He's really not a tech guy, so we'll see how Chris does with all this, but it's not too hard at all, really. Just getting used to it. So, but if you guys want a good laugh, Chris and I are going to try to stream this weekend. So, I'm also going to stream here in about 5 minutes at the Final Round Game Shop's Facebook page. I'm going to do Facebook Live. Going to paint actually the big guy. What's his name? Titus, right here. I'm going to paint him and his followers. I started yesterday. And then later tonight, also on the Final Round Game Shop's Facebook Live page, I'm also going to stream some EDH. So if you want to see some Magic content, we're going to play some fun decks. They're not super like competitive stuff, but they're fun. And yeah, that should be fun to banter with 4 people playing EDH. And that's going to be on Tabletop Simulator too. So if you do check that out and compare it to this, you'll see similarities. But I think this is a little more user-friendly, which is nice. Tabletop Simulator can take a lot of getting used to, so this is kind of nice. This was pretty easy to figure out. Alright, well, make sure that you guys like and share, and you're going to see a lot more video to content like this coming out as we continue to figure out this streaming stuff, just because we are new to it, but it's something that I think a lot of people are wanting, and it just helps get our brand out there too. So make sure you share, like, subscribe, and just keep following us, keep following the stuff we're doing. And also on Twitter, if you check us out on Rage Quit Wire with some underscores in between there, put out a lot of stuff on Twitter too, and all our content. So hope you all stay safe out there, have a good one, and we'll see you later.